Hi friends, welcome back to another live stream recap entitled I Fell Again. Well, if you wanted a live stream where you can hear every huff and every puff, this stream, my friends, is for you. Camera is off as usual because why put any effort into this? She fell getting out of the shower. She says dinner was good and she had a lot of help. So we all know what that means. She forgot to wear her slippers when she was getting out of the shower this evening, so she slid right on her Canadian bacon. She couldn't film this dinner because she was surrounded by women who were helping her peel potatoes. The ladies made her meatloaf, basically, and poutine. 3 people ghosted her for dinner tonight. She made her ketchup with gravy and cheddar cheese. She woke up this morning and said to Salah she didn't really want to do this, but he made her. He said the woman would help her, and that's what convinced her to actually go through with this. My God, what a mess. What a failure. She left the gas on the stove when she was done with the oven. She says she's not the only one who needs help cooking. Other people always need help. Between you and me, they're going to get sick. She likens eating a sandwich on a German plane to having aliens pop out of your butt. She then proceeds to ruin Stephen King for loads of people. She dreams about UK supermarkets. She's on the fence whether or not she wants to do any more vlogs, and she probably won't cook ever again for company, she says. She's already going to a new restaurant tomorrow, and she might vlog that. So yeah, food, more food talk. She made a giant pot of oil for the potatoes, so she must have smelled really fresh and creamy while she was cooking. She served them her meatloaf with a ketchup glaze. Yeah. We have confirmation, my friends. She slipped on those ugly ass pink depression slippers. That's what she slipped on. She tells some story about killing a bug. She's in pain from falling tonight. She's stoned and slurring like crazy in this one. She dreams about wearing a meat bikini one day. So have fun imagining that tonight before bed. Her breathing is so pronounced. She literally sounds like she's hooked up to an oxygen mask. She asks if she's a horror cow or a lull cow and what the difference is between the two. She finds that really funny for some medicated reason. She's shocked for an entire 1 second to hear that some Canadians are being held in ICE custody. These are the ramblings of a lonely, highly medicated woman who cannot breathe, even laying down. She felt too shy to vlog the dinner, apparently. So who here thinks the dinner was all a pie in the sky lie? Comment down below. Then she tells a sad-ass story about how she'd wait till the grocery store would open its doors in the morning, and she would buy an entire platter of breakfast sausages and eat it with ketchup in the car in Canada. Again, this woman has no gallbladder. She keeps blowing hard through her nostrils, and you can tell she's trying to like hawk a booger or whatever is it in there, and it's rank as all get out. Anime Sucks, remember that guy? He's back. He celebrates his 2-month Beezer-versary and says he tries to pull away from her, and she tells him he shouldn't try to pull away from her. He then calls her his weird addiction. There are currently 306 live viewers right now. She says she likes smelling Julia's bad breath. She won't go the legal route with her content because it's daunting, intimidating, and expensive. Someone says she should start a grift for a lawyer, but she says she doesn't think she'd make any money. Hint, hint, Beezers, Annie up. At this point, it's just mouth breathing, repeating what the chat is saying ad nauseum. She doesn't even know what generation she is. You're an elder millennial, Chantal. Welcome to the club. She then asks what her sister's generation would be, and it suddenly dawns on me that her sister is probably the friend she's been getting advice from. Natalie is obviously on Chantal's mind. Salah, she says, owned a vacuum store. She is high as balls, and I have no idea what she's talking about. Her chat is like watching paint dry. She doesn't believe in reincarnation. What do you guys think Chantal would be reincarnated as? Comment down below. She says no kids for her and Salah, but maybe she'll steal the little girl. What a freaking weird thing to say. She says she can't put up with snoring. She says this as she's getting ready to hook herself up to a CPAP for the next 10 hours. She then outs her mom and tells everyone that her mom and her stepdad sleep in separate bedrooms. She worries about choking to death while she's eating, while she's sleepwalking. The next 45 minutes are mind-numbingly painful to listen to. She shames Fat Cow again for having feelings about Chantal showing Howie dead on the beach. She laughs her butt off when someone says Howie deserved vet care. She starts shaming mothers yet again. And now she's about to go to sleep, but all of a sudden, her chat has now fully roused her into like a mini rage. And it was the strawberries troll who pulled this off in particular. I watched it all happen just as Chantal was about to fall asleep. She brought her back to life. She laughs about the fact that she kept Howie shoved in a dark cage. She says Salah prefers her bald rather than wearing a wig. She fetishizes Arab men out loud. Someone compares Salah to Elvis, and I swear to God, I can hear the king farting in his coffin. She sucks so hard. She admits the little girl's parents don't know the difference between her channel and reaction channels, and that they don't really speak English, so the parents do not know what is going on. Confirmed. She admits she only watches reactions to herself, not reactions to anyone else. She mentions the little girl's new school clothes that she's going to wear. Where? When she goes to school in Chantal's living room? She is so stoned and giggly. Guys, the last half hour, it was nothing. Thank God it's over. It was torture. Thank you so much for watching, friends. Comment down below if you think the whole dinner party was a lie. See you next time. Thanks for watching.